What's up, everyone? This is Jeremy from myconsultanttraining.com, and today I'm going to show you how to use our free inventory tracker, which you can find on our myconsultanttraining.com website. So the inventory tracker is a tool to help you quickly and easily find out what your inventory is, how many books you have, what the retail value of those books is. You'll need it when it comes to tax time because you have to report your inventory on your Schedule C, and you may also want to do it if you're like going to a big event and providing, books or inventory to other consultants or to, a school that's going to run a book fair for you or something. So you probably want to keep track of how much inventory you give them and what inventory you get back and compare that to what's sold just to make sure everything, matches up and you're not missing anything. And then the inventory tracker also gives you a way to take your current inventory and put it into Square where you can monitor your inventory in real time. So it's pretty cool, simple, easy to use. It was designed around using a barcode scanner because it's much faster than trying to, type in titles or, find things in a spreadsheet that way. So the barcode scanner that we use is this brand Smart and Cool. It's bought it on Amazon. It's like less than $40. It's pretty cheap. Talks over Bluetooth, and we have a link to it on the blog post. And so I have it hooked up to my computer right now. My computer has, built-in Bluetooth, so I've already paired it to my computer. It's ready to take in input. If your computer does not have Bluetooth, they give you this little Bluetooth dongle that, will let you hook it up to your computer if your computer doesn't have Bluetooth built in. So that's pretty cool. All right, so if you don't have the inventory tracker yet, you can get it from the blog post here. Just type in first name, email address, click the button. You'll get an email with a link to download the inventory tracker. And we provide 2 different formats. We have an Excel file, which that's the one I'm going to go through here. But if you don't have Office or Excel or whatever, there's also a link to a Google Sheet version of it that you can use. So I will show you the Excel version in this video. So this is what it looks like here. There's 4 tabs along the bottom. The first tab has instructions on how to use it, and we'll be going through that in the video. There's also some, useful links on the bottom to other posts about, Square and things like that. So what we're going to do is, first thing we'll do on the pre-event stock tab is, so you want to make sure you're in the first SKU cell there, B2, and then all we do is scan the book, enter the quantity, and then it just keeps marching down and you just keep going. So so I have like, 6 or so books here, so we'll just do it real quick just to show you how fast it is. So scan the book, enter the quantity, hit return, down to the next one. So it's pretty quick, easy to use, much faster than what we did for this past year, where we took our book title file that we provide that imports all the book titles into Square, and we did essentially Control F looking for titles and entering quantities that way. Probably took us like, 3 hours or so to do it. It took kind of a long time. So I'm excited that we have the scanner and we have this tool now, because it will probably take like 20 or 30 minutes now or something. It's going to be much, much faster. All right, so I scanned those in real quick, have the SKUs and the quantities in there. You'll see that the spreadsheet will automatically populate the title of the book, the price, and then extended price is just, price times the quantity you entered. So up on the right here, you have the total number of books that you have, the total retail value of those books. So If you're just doing, if you just want to get a snapshot of your inventory, you would just use this tab. You'd have it there. If you were trying to compare, pre-event, post-event, after you went to your event, you'd come back and you'd do essentially the same thing. Just scan them, quantities, put them in here, and then you'll see a little bit different information up here. So in this box up here, you would type in the number of books you sold at the event. So we had 6 books that I scanned in. So say I sold all 6, and you can get that from your Square. Your Square sales history will tell you like the number of items you sold. So you can find it from there, plug it in here, say we sold all 6. So I type in 6, and then this any books missing right here is essentially comparing how many you sold up here to the number of books on the pre-event tab. And since they match, you aren't missing anything, everything's accounted for, so it says no in green, no books are missing. And so we can just say, say I came, I only sold 5, but I didn't come back with any. So you'll see you're missing 1 book, tells you, yes, you're missing a book. So 1 book, probably not a big deal, but if you're missing, a whole bunch of books or something, you might want to figure out what happened there. So that's all you would do, if you're just doing pre and post event, that's all you would do. So if you are interested in tracking your inventory in real time with Square, that's what this last tab is for, the Square Upload tab. So what you would do is scan all your current inventory in on the pre-event stock tab, and then this tab here pulls information from that pre-event stock tab and will populate the quantities you have. And it accounts for duplicates and stuff on here, like say I have eggs and chicks up here, so I was going through a box, I had 5 in a box, and then got to my next box and there was 3 more, so I end up with another eggs and chicks down here with some different quantity. That's all accounted for here, so whenever you get to eggs and chicks in here, it'll have the total that showed up on that other tab, so you don't have to worry about duplicates or anything. Just scan and enter quantity and just keep going down the list. So once you've filled out all your inventory here, you come to this Square Upload tab. So what you have to do to get this into Square is right click on the tab, click move or copy, and then up here click new book, click create copy, click OK. So this will make a new book that just has this one tab in it, so we can get it into Square. So then all you have to do is do file, save as, and I'll just put it on the desktop here. So give it a name, we'll call it Square. And then this is the important part here. You have to make sure you set it as a CSV, delimited type of file, because that's what Square wants. So then you hit save, and then you'll get this warning probably that formatting will be kept since it's CSV, which is fine. Just hit yes, and then you're done here. So you can close that. Then you'll head over to your Square account. So in here, click on your items, and then hit the import button, replace item library, hit next. So navigate to that file that you saved, the CSV file, hit open, upload. So this is where you're matching up the Square attributes to the columns in the CSV file. So it should pick them all up correctly. Price, price, format, all that. The only one that probably will not get picked up correctly is new quantity. So you want to make sure you match that up with this new quantity one, and that's how it's going to put the correct quantity of books you have for each title. And then hit confirm, click continue and overwrite. So then it'll go through the import process. This will take, I don't know, a minute or so. All right, so when that's complete, it should send you back to your items list. So you'll have this in stock column, and you'll have, so everything you put in there should be in here. So you see there's one of, 10-minute stories, which was one I scanned. Let's see, I also had a Cordelia, so let's see. Yeah, Cordelia paperback. There's one in there. So you see, you now have real-time, view of what you have in stock, and it'll, as you sell items using the Square app, it'll decrement the quantity you have of those books in here. So it's pretty cool if you can keep up with it. We have a lot of books coming, and we're usually not able to keep up with it in real time. So, whenever we do a full-blown inventory, we'll upload it to Square. So, we have that real-time snapshot there and an idea of, what we have in the garage and everything. But as we get new shipments of books, it won't be up to date unless you scan them all and put them in there. So, but it's kind of cool to have that, snapshot in time when whenever you do go through and do full-blown inventory. So that's all I have for today. If you have any questions or anything, let us know in the comments below or send us an email. And that's it. I'll talk to you later.